Teddy was born in December of 2008, normal pregnancy, and everything was fine. And when he was born, he was covered with what they call blueberry muffin rash. So it's head to toe, black and blue marks. And that's how they knew something wasn't right. And they said to us, his white blood cell count is very high. And they said it's higher than they'd ever seen. So his little body's fighting something, they just didn't know what. And the next day, right, they came back and they told us that it was leukemia.
The insurance company came back and said, we're sending you to Hershey. And we had never heard of the Hershey Medical Center, but when your insurance company tells you to go, you go. And that was how we landed sight unseen in Hershey in the middle of the night on December 17th, looking for a place to stay and settling our newborn baby into a hospital bed.
So when we got to the NICU here at Hershey, it was really...
The team was already there.
So much lighter.
It was, right, you felt like
They had a plan.
They had a plan. They'd never met this boy. I mean, we had practically never met this boy, yet they knew what they were going to do. They were able to get to work on him, but also pull us aside and say, here's what's going to happen. Here's who you're going to be talking with.
When your child is so sick, you know, your first thought is do whatever you can to save them. But your second thought, which is a very realistic thought, is how in the world are we going to pay for this? And we were very lucky that our insurance was phenomenal. But had it not been, we knew we had the Four Diamonds Fund.
We'd seen some of those bills from the first couple of days, from the diagnosis. And when you see numbers like that and you think, I don't know how long this is going to keep up. I don't know when the coverage could stop. I don't know how things could change. To know that if they did, we'd still be okay, we'd make it.
It's scary. You can't explain to somebody the relief of something like the Four Diamonds Fund.
And you also got the sense of the integration of the healthcare professionals, and you just understand that a lot of their interests and a lot of their professional energies are so in line with the Four Diamonds Fund, and it's all seamless in this one operation, in this one building, in a town that we'd never been in. And here it is, an integral part of our lives.
It really is a family of everybody working together with Penn State, and I mean, just to be sent here just by our insurance was the greatest gift ever.
Teddy was our little Scotsman with a reddish hue to his hair and light eyes. When his heart rate would race, we'd play bagpipe music and it would calm right back down. I'm not sure the doctors liked that, but Teddy loved his bagpipe music. He was smiley. He slept a lot early on, but once he started smiling, he never stopped. Our older child barely knew him, but it was such an integral part of the family. I think we counted about 30 people that Teddy ever met. From our family. He met outside of just his caregivers. He only met about 30 people in his life. So it's kind of interesting to think he might be the most popular member of the family, having never met anyone, and hardly anyone in his life. But of all our kids, Teddy just he stands out as a uniquely strong personality. And I think there was he had a good dose of defiance. He put up a good fight. He was always a little fighter. And did a great job. What an eye-opener it is to see someone so innocent as our Teddy, who needs, care infinitely beyond what another baby might need, and to know that you're not capable of that yourself, but to see that this core of students who you've never met and may never meet that are doing all this for you. That's why we wanted to get to know it more, because we only had about 4 months of exposure in Teddy's short life to it. And as we've gotten to know the Four Diamonds Fund more, I think it's good for other kids to be exposed to. It's a way for them to know their brother, to know his story, and for them to see these students in action. I think that there's no better example for what they could be.
As an adult, looking at these young people, you know they're going to succeed in life they're just such good kids. We want our kids to see that, and that they do all of this while going to school blows my mind.
When it comes to how we feel about speaking to all of these students about Teddy's story, I think one of the unique elements of it is that it's not a success story. That he occupies a special place, and there was a reason for him to be here, and now it's a matter of making sure that he's always a part of our family, and this is an excellent way to make sure that his story can help others. I mean, Teddy's one of the greatest blessings we'll ever have, and he's an inspiration to us. He inspires a lot of what we do, and we want people to know that in the fight against cancer, there's going to be kids that make it, and there's going to be kids that don't. But it made us stronger. It makes us want to fight harder. I think that there's a lot of other stories like ours out there, but the more we can contribute to that dialogue and help these students to understand that just because we're standing up here and one of us isn't with us, it's not a cause for sadness. It's just that reminder that we're not done yet.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for attending the mini-thon and for the hard work that you've done to rally your classmates and get them excited and get the parents involved, and for all of your enthusiasm and the posters that you've probably done and your crazy outfits, and to know that it's all for a good cause, and you never know who you're going to be helping. And we just thank you, because our family was helped because of kids like you.
We couldn't be more grateful for all the work that you do, and we hope that your experience at a mini-thon has been as eye-opening as our experience around the Thon and the Four Diamonds Fund has been. So continue the good work, and we appreciate all that you've done.